WWE News and Rumor Roundup. Major name to miss Raw after Corey Graves. Hulk Hogan gets offered new role in company. Cody Rhodes achievement. Welcome to another edition of WWE News and Rumor Roundup. Today's roundup deals with Cody Rhodes, Logan Paul, Corey Graves, and more. Without any further ado, let's look at all the news currently making the rounds of the wrestling world. Logan Paul asks Hulk Hogan to be his father. In a video doing the rounds now, after Logan Paul posted his vlog from behind the scenes at the Netflix debut of Raw, there appears to be something that could be in the works for both stars approaching him backstage. Logan Paul asked Hulk Hogan if he would be his father. The star approached him and said he was looking to replace his father and if Hogan would take his place. While this seemed innocuous enough, it has raised speculation among fans about whether WWE may pair Paul and Hogan in some sort of role after Corey Graves, another top WWE commentator, could miss Raw. Corey Graves was missing from this week's episode of NXT despite being previously advertised for the show. This came after he sent out 2 tweets letting fans know he was less than happy with what was happening and having been moved from the main roster. He also asked fans to hear what he had to say on this week's episode of NXT, that he was promptly removed from the show after this. Now, it appears that Pat McAfee may also miss a show. ESPN announced that he would be on College Game Day and would resume his work on the show. With that being the case, fans will have to wait and see if this will be an ongoing issue or not for the star. Cody Rhodes is named Wrestler of the Year. Cody Rhodes has been named the Wrestler of the Year in the recent PWI Awards. That's not the only award he won, though, as he was also crowned the most popular Wrestler of the Year and the Inspirational Wrestler of the Year, with the star clearly finding success in WWE. Fans will have to wait and see what's next for him heading into WrestleMania. The American Nightmare to use a band moved. New alliance with the Wyatt Six? 4 things Cody Rhodes can do on WWE SmackDown this week. WWE Friday Night SmackDown will be airing tomorrow on the USA Network, and it will be the 3rd edition of the Blue brand to run for 3 hours. This should mean the program will feature many matches and segments. Despite that, only a few things are being promoted for the show. Los Garza and the Motor City Machine Guns will clash, as will Tiffany Stratton and Bayley. Solo Sikoa will also make his return following his loss at Raw's Netflix premiere. One star who will certainly appear on SmackDown, who is yet to be officially advertised for anything, is Cody Rhodes. The American Nightmare is the world champion of the Blue brand, and thus its face. This article will take a look at a few things Cody might do on Friday Night SmackDown tomorrow. This includes helping turn a big-name babyface, compete in a major rematch, and shock the world by using a banned move. Jimmy USO and Cody could have a rematch against Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu. WWE Friday Night SmackDown's first week as a 3-hour show was a strong one, but last week's edition was more lackluster. There were still good things that went down, but some of the programs appeared to drag. This arguably applies to the main event. Cody Rhodes shockingly teamed up with the Bloodline's Jimmy USO to take on Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu. Cody and Jimmy lost, thanks to interference from Kevin Owens. On WWE SmackDown tomorrow, Cody and Jimmy versus Jacob and Tama Tonga could happen again. This time, it could be specifically booked to be more exciting and without Kevin Owens' interference. This would make up for last week's match dragging a bit, and it would give Cody Rhodes and Jimmy USO a win. The Wyatt Six is a creepy and spooky faction that formed on WWE Raw last year. Uncle Howdy, also known as Bo Dallas, is the leader of the stable. He has been joined by Eric Rowan, Dexter Lumis, Nikki Cross, and Joe Gacy. While the creepy stable was initially on Monday Night Raw, that is no longer the case. It was recently revealed that all 5 names will be moving to Friday Night SmackDown. As part of the WWE transfer window, the group could debut as soon as SmackDown tomorrow and come out to save Cody. The stable hates those who hurt their own family. If Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and Tama Tonga target Cody and Jimmy USO again, the Wyatt Six could stand up to the Dangerous Trio, starting a new rivalry in the process. Cody Rhodes could convince Solo Sikoa to turn babyface. Solo Sikoa is in an interesting spot in WWE. The Samoan star had taken over the Bloodline following WrestleMania last year and proceeded to add Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu to the group. However, On the WWE Raw Netflix premiere, the right to be called the Tribal Chief and the Ula Fala were on the line. Roman Reigns won it all back by defeating Sikoa in the ring. Solo hasn't been seen since, but that will change on SmackDown when he appears. His longtime rival Cody Rhodes could confront him. Rhodes, in his typical babyface fashion, could scold Solo for his past behavior, while also trying to convince him to turn babyface. While Sikoa might be apprehensive at first, he could listen to what the American Nightmare says, ultimately changing his role in the company. He could shockingly hit the piledriver on Kevin Owens on WWE SmackDown. Cody Rhodes' next major premium live event match on WWE programming will come at the Royal Rumble. He will go one-on-one with his former friend Kevin Owens, and the two will fight in a ladder match. The bout has a lot of history, but there were two major beats of their feud. The prizefighter hit their mutual friend Randy Orton with a brutal piledriver that took him out of action in WWE. He later nailed Cody with the package piledriver, which also kept Rhodes away from in-ring competition for a brief period. On SmackDown, an angry and bitter Cody could decide to return the favor. If he and Kevin get into a fight of some kind, Rhodes might snap. This could then lead to the world champion hitting Kevin Owens with a piledriver of his own, potentially injuring the prizefighter. Major WWE star fighting Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 41 instead of The Rock is possible, says legend. Cody Rhodes was rumored to face The Rock at WrestleMania 41. However, WWE Hall of Famer Bully Ray suggested the American Nightmare could go head-to-head against another legend instead. The Rock returned last Monday on Raw after several months of absence. However, he cut an out-of-character promo and embraced Roman Reigns and his former rival Cody Rhodes, leading many to predict that he would miss this year's WrestleMania. John Cena also returned on the same episode to embark on his farewell tour. He announced that he plans to win the men's Royal Rumble match to earn a world championship shot at the Show of Shows. Then on the Busted Open podcast, Bully Ray discussed whether Cena deserves a title shot at WrestleMania. He claimed the leader of the Cenation going head-to-head against the undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes would be best for business. Based on business, abso-freaking-lutely. See, I'm going to answer you now from the business end of it. Because as a fan, I love Cody and Punk. As a fan, I love Cody and Cena. As a fan, I love Cody and Roman. As a fan, I love Cody and Rock. All of those matches interest me in one way, shape, or form. Put a gun to my head, I'm going Cody Rock. Now let's talk, like I said, business. John Cena, Cody Rhodes business-wise? Absolutely. Ray said the multi-time tag team C.